The study of the illicit tobacco in PNG was successfully carried out by the Global FTI consulting firm and its research partner company Anglo-Pacific following the first report in 2018. Today, Manufacturing Council of PNG, aligned with one of its members, British American Tobacco, presented an updated study in 2020 with new figures to Prime Minister James Marape. According to PNG CEO Shay Scovell, since the national government has transitioned, there has been an unfair shift of the tobacco market as new developed markets have been heavily relying on imported illicit goods. This has become an illicit trade problem as PNG continues to be one of the highest taxing economies. The CEO has urged that with the report presented before the Prime Minister, this is a wake-up call for the government to take ownership over lost revenues.
With PNG continuing to maintain its course as one of the highest taxing economies, especially on excise treatment of tobacco and alcohol, it has proved itself to be pleasantly conducive to illicit trade. Our fines are weak, our enforcement was weak, and the taxes, of course, were simply too high, and the market, unfortunately, was very receptive. After years of the Manufacturers Council haggling with our colleagues in Treasury and Customs and Health as to what the market was doing, in 2016, with the support of our partner British American Tobacco, we engaged the internationally renowned advisory firm FTI Consulting to study the size of our tobacco market and the magnitude of illicit trade. The results, whilst unsurprising to us, were a wake-up call for our government and its agencies.
In response to the presentation today, Prime Minister James Marape applauded PNG and British American Tobacco for their report and has acknowledged upon office that the current national government is taking this serious to ensure all trading operators are licensed in the country.
Those in the cigarette and smoking business, operate legally and you will be fine. And we want to tidy the space of illegal and illicit trade. Our government, upon taking office, we have been serious to fight illegal traders, illicit traders, and those who are doing it with no government scrutiny. We want to ensure that our ports are safe, and in partnership with our port, all imports into our country comes in through approved, designated in the ports that the PNG port controls, and no other way customs and PNG port can work in partnership in the space. So the entries, in as far as imports are concerned, are scrutinized and properly accounted for.
With the total tobacco consumption in PNG increased by 19% since 2018 to around 5.5 billion sticks in the late 2020, illicit tobaccos can impact the loss of tax revenues, which should be observed by the PNG government. Jamie Harrow, National EMTV News.